it couldn't really be anywhere else, could it, right? Good morning. It's 5:20. Yeah, you heard that right. It's 5:20 in the morning. I'm in Lechlade on Thames. And I'm doing the Thames Path to its completion. Today I am heading down to the source, which is 23 miles away, so it's a long one. And well, it'd be lovely if you could come and join me. I'm not going to lie, folks, today's going to be a little bit emotional for me, if I'm being entirely honest. The Thames Path is a walk that I did with, or have been doing with my now ex-wife, Joy, over the course of the last 2 or 3 years. And whilst the marriage is now over as of the 23rd of June this year, well, I've still got a heck of a lot of hiking to do. So better get on with it, yeah? As always, pause it if you want to read the blurb. I'm very sorry if I'm disturbing your breakfast, folks. Oh, you're very used to people, aren't you? I don't think I've ever started a hike this early before. I woke up just before 4 o'clock, and the plan was to go much later. But no, as always, winging it. That's a really old church. Now those are my kind of instructions, nice and clear. I don't think he's coming back for that. Active airfield, do not stray from path. Fair enough. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've seen the last of any big boats we're going to see along this stretch. Might see some smaller ones, I suppose, but it's getting much narrower now. I'd guess I'm probably about 17 or 18 miles out from the source. For the last few miles there's no water at all, so we press on. You really do have to keep your eye on the ball here, because it's not so difficult to head off in just wrong directions. Okay, that's pretty clear. Sure, I just saw something really big cross the path down here, but maybe not. So in the middle of nowhere we have a boardwalk. I wonder if that suggests this sometimes floods down here, maybe. Straight across the field. We've reached Little Road, little lane, well signposted. Looks like a bit of road walking for a while then, folks. Can't actually see the farm. I just love the name. It's huge. It's as tall as me. Yeah, here's our turn in. That wasn't too far in actual fact. If anybody overseas is watching this video, do come to our green and pleasant land. You will not regret it. And don't just do London, there's so much more. Little cottage right on the path itself. Early morning donut. If you're wondering what the noise is, it's fighter jets. We're clearly near an air base, and they make a bit of a racket. I think I'm about to enter a tiny little village called Castle Eaton. That's the sign that we're following. I really wanted to go through there, but I'm being directed this way. Telephone box and red post box all in one shot. Come on guys, I'm spoiling you. It's a really cool looking pub just there. Ton of nesting birds tucked away in there. They were really noisy until about the second I switched the video camera on. Riverside shacks over there. Really got to keep your eye on things here, otherwise you can just miss a turning, and then before you know it you've gone half a mile out of the way. Those reeds must be 9-10 feet high, maybe more. Apparently we're going under the A419. Well, I made it to Lechlade, folks. I'll find a cafe, somewhere to use the loo and just chill for a little while now, I think. One cinnamon bun and one cup of tea to go. Just got to find somewhere to sit down for a while. It's really quite a quaint little town. This'll do it. Things the size of a small horse. Oh, look who we got here, aren't you glorious? Hello, beautiful. Bath time for the kids, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the mighty River Thames. I have no idea what they are. It's vaguely depressing that you even get graffiti out here. Long old bridleway. We're pinging left here. Some kind of private fishery or something over there. Definitely not the Thames at this point. Apparently it's not a fishery. Well, it might be. But it's also a water ski school. Yeah, this will be for lunch. So, according to Google and AI, I am approximately 7 miles from the source of the Thames. It's now about 12:30, so making good time. Can't believe I headed off at 4 o'clock this morning from my house. Hey, it's me all over. Yeah, it's a lovely walk. It's more challenging than I thought it was going to be honest with you. Yeah, it's flat, but you're going over a lot of different terrain. If you don't like cows, this ain't your rodeo. If you don't like horses, this is definitely not your rodeo, because you have to walk through fields where plenty of them. I love them both, so not an issue for me, but I can imagine you being a bit twitchy if these big old beasts make you a bit nervous. Anyway, I've just had a really nice sandwich and chilled out, watched a water skiing lesson of all things. So now I'm going to crack on and see if I can get this done. A bit of a logistics challenge once I get to the source, because then once I've done that, it's only 1.5 miles to Kemble railway station, and then I've got to get to Swindon, and then I have to get a bus back to Lechlade, and these buses only run every 3 hours, and the one I'm going to have to aim for is the 5:25. So based on times right now, I should be fine, and I'm not going to rush this, but yeah, going to have to not get a wriggle on, but just be purposeful. So there we go. I think it's fair to say that we've reached the point in the journey where there's plenty of path, not busting a lot of Thames, which you would expect given that we are so close to the source now. I so nearly walked straight past that because I had my head down. It's this way. Rat runs everywhere around here. We're going this way. Found our way to a cricket club, folks. We're very British. Well, it feels like we're walking up someone's driveway, but this is the way I'm being told to go. So this is the way I'm going to go. I mean, it's got to be this. It's the only option there is. Tricky little stretch through here. Yes, I did take a double pass at that before the penny dropped. You know what, I think it's time to use the word quintessential again to describe this village. Look it up, gents' ears. We're going of salary do you have to be on to be able to afford to live in a village like this? Just a word to the wise, when you're going through Ashton Keynes, there's quite a distance between some of the Thames Path signs, but don't lose heart, you are on the right track. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the actual Thames we're looking at right now. I mean, isn't it surreal? This huge and vast body of water, which by the time you get to London is immense, scaled down, but the same river. Now this tree looks really ancient. It's huge. Look, I don't mean to be harsh, but whoever needs that particular sign in this particular location is an idiot. Seems the old lady's not done yet. Still 5 miles, okay. Oof. In contrast, just stopped here to do a few running repairs, as in the obligatory blisters. I'm 5 miles out. Seem to be travelling through lots of consecutive little meadows at the moment. It's all very charming. I actually can't see how much water there is in there at the moment. Pretty feisty. Just as a precaution, I came this side of the fence, but to be honest, when I started talking to them, they ran off anyway. Oh, I seem to have survived the cows with rabies. They've run off into the distance somewhere. Proper lively though. Another boardwalk thingy. See what it did there? Technical term. Thingy. Just when you think the darn thing's given up. Look at that. Nearly there, boys and girls. Nearly there. It really is very beautiful here. So beautiful. At this point, when you're as knackered as I am, sugar, sugar, sugar just to get you over the line at this point. I'm within, I think, a mile. Boy, I am tired. But we're nearly there. Okay, so at least I know the way to the station. However, just got the little matter of sailing this particular 25-mile ship home, and yeah, that is what it's going to be after I've factored in all the other miles I've done today. So let's rock. Yep, still going. So this is the never-ending meadow, and I've decided I'm just going to stop saying we're nearly there now. We're there when we're there. Okay, 25 miles, and now you want me to do steps, steep steps as well. Man, where's a stanner when you need one? Oh well. You can see it in the distance, guys. We are, I'm going to say it, nearly there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we done it. Not much to look at, is it? So, do you want some stats? Because I really feel like showing off right now. 54,000 steps, 39 kilometres. You can calculate into miles, I'm too knackered. And about 12 to 13 hours walking. I'm not going to lie, I'm roasted. And I've still got about a 2-mile walk back to the station. Still, feels good to be here. If they were ever to make a live action version of Watership Down, this is where they would film it. Rabbits everywhere. Note to any producers or scriptwriters, do not remake Watership Down. The animated movie is perfect. Don't even think about it. Full disclosure, this does all feel a bit strange. The Thames Path walks are walks I'd always done with Joy, and obviously today I've done this one alone. But do you know what the really strange thing is? I've never had this feeling of having reached an ending. It feels so much like a new beginning. Not quite sure what to make of that. Okay. Steps are not my friend right now.
Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and platform edge when boarding.
Well, no shortage of taxis. Good afternoon. The next day, 1 o'clock. Be specific, yes, I am home. Yes, I made it safely. Boy, that was a really tough day. My body essentially seized up, and it occurs to me that I have a 30-year-old's enthusiasm in the body of a 55-year-old man, and I probably need to be more mindful of that when I set off on these kind of adventures. 25 miles is beyond where I really want to go, and beyond where I feel comfortable. My sweet spot is between about, I'd say, 13 and 18 miles, but we did it. We reached the source of the Thames. Now what's interesting now is that we have to return to Marlow, because I've got the stretch from there all the way to the Thames flood barrier, which is the official end of the Thames Path. But I'm not going to end there either. I've decided that I want to go all the way to the ocean, so yeah, watch this space. I'll be planning those walks. I'll probably be doing multi-day hikes for those, because again I'm in a position where I am now. Yeah, what a day. Poignant, exhausting, a whole gamut of emotions. But you know what? I'm proud I've done it. And thank you so much for just being a part of this journey with me. I hope you got something from it. Once again, anybody watching this from overseas, please do come to this beautiful country. There is so much to see and so much to do. So I've got to edit this stuff now. Oh my word. Okay. God bless you all, and I expect I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.